Hello, this is the practice video for fiddling around for the second violin part. The first thing you want to think about is where you're going to place your bow to play this quarter eighth note rhythm. So generally speaking, we want to stay in the middle part of the bow. So for example, at the very opening of the song, we have this rhythm. And we're staying in the middle of the bow. Keep in mind you're going to crescendo, that means get louder, up to the forte that happens 1, 2, 3 measures before A. Then be careful, you have to count. Look at letter B. You have 4 whole measures of rest while the violin ones are playing their melody. So you should wait and count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, ready, play. And keep in mind that obviously you should do that inside your head, but then be ready for your entrance 5 measures after B. When you come in 5 measures after B, you want to use your whole entire bow the first time around in this melody. It's marked mezzo forte, but we want it to be really strong. So I'm using the entire length of the bow. Okay, something else to consider is your entrance second violins is with the violas. So you can listen to the viola section and come in with them. When that melody comes back around at letter D, we're going to stay in the middle of the bow. When we have these faster rhythms or a faster tempo, we can use smaller bows to make sure we're being precise. So for example, circle D is going to sound like this. Here I am in the middle of my bow. And so I'm staying in the middle. The other really challenging thing that we have right before circle D, the measure before D, is we are actually starting up bow. We have to lift to that up bow. So find with me 1, 2 before circle D. Okay, so 2 before circle D is going to go like this. Lift and set. Okay, so I'm setting to an up bow. So we want to make sure we set our bow and then go up, down, up. So let me show you that one more time. So again, this is 2 before D, and you're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, 4, set my bow. Make sure that you're setting down your bow, that it's landing before you start that up bow. Okay, something else to look at is circle E. We've got to make sure we count. We have a dotted half note. We're gonna go dotted half, 4 in. So notice I played my dotted half starting at the lower part of the bow, and the 8th notes are in the upper half of the bow like this. 4 in, up, and then I end up at the frog again, and I do that one more time, and I end up in the upper half. Then I'm going to start up bow on the next 2 A's. I highly recommend doing 4th finger A here, so you don't have to have an awkward string crossing, but if you happen to play the open A, that is fine. So we're going to think, let's do that whole section again, slowly. So this is letter E. So again, we're starting in the lower half. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in, up, 2, frog, down, 2, 3, up. Whoops. Okay, so right there, we got to make a decision. Let's see how it sounds with open A. So it's going to be, okay, or with 4th finger A. Just decide and mark it in your part, okay? Now, looking towards the very end, letter F, circle F. Make sure you're counting. So again, you come in, the first are going to come in. Actually, whoops, I take that back. Don't have the score in front of me. It's going to be the cello, bass, violas, then you guys are the next ones in. So make sure you crescendo, just like the beginning. Getting louder right there. Okay, so the only other thing I want to talk about that I've noticed in class, be really careful on tuning, especially right here. So I'm going to play this little passage, and we've got the 4th finger E. I am going to ask that everybody play 4th finger E. So we've got 4th finger E, D, C natural, B, and A. So I want you to tune each of those. So I'm going to play them again so you can tune with me. So C natural, and then to open A. So that happens a lot in our music. It happens in the main melody, and I want to make sure that that's really in tune. So if you would spend some slow practice on that, and then eventually, let's say 1, 2, 3 after D, go slowly. 4th finger E, then climb down the scale. And just making sure that you're listening, that each of those notes is in tune with each other. I hope this has been helpful, and if you can think of any other questions, please let me know in class. Thank you.